Hi, and welcome to today's J&J Marketing Cafe. Today we're going over IG stories, Instagram stories, getting the most out of Instagram. And I know we all have challenges, and I hope this meeting helps you do marketing a little bit easier. So let's get started here. So I just wanted to take a moment and thank everyone for joining us today. We're just going to keep our mics muted, hold all questions for the end. You can also add them into the chat feature here, and we'll be able to assist in those questions at the end. So I'm Jessica Lempin, one of the founders of Photo Art Pavilion, and Joanne Hennig, my partner in crime in this entity, is here with us today. And we're basically jumping into today's J&J Photo Art Marketing Cafe. Instagram stories have become even more powerful. Hold on, let me just move this on. I do apologize. All right, Instagram stories has become an even more powerful tool for any business-minded photographer. In this presentation, I'll show you how to utilize Instagram stories with adding clickable links. So let's work smarter, not harder. So let's get started. So in this presentation, I'm going to break it down for you. First, the enhanced engagement, an amplified reach. What does that mean? Streamlined user experience, measurable performance, and of course, how to create the Instagram story with the link. So enhanced engagement. Instagram stories provide an excellent opportunity to capture the attention of our audience with visually appealing and immersive content. By incorporating clickable links, you can guide your viewers to take specific actions, such as visiting your photography storefront, making a direct purchase, signing up for newsletters, or exploring more about your art brand. This feature enhances engagement by providing a seamless and interactive experience directly linking your story content to your desired destination. But as I stated at the bottom here, I absolutely love it because now you can basically give new life old Instagram post. And of course, I will be showing you all this at the end. So amplified reach. Instagram stories are prominently displayed at the top of the Instagram app, making them highly visible to your followers. By using clickable links, you can leverage this prime real estate to expand your reach beyond your existing followers. For extra credit, I was thinking that you can actually try to encourage your audience to share your stories with their own followers, increasing the chances of attracting new users to engage with your art brand. So you can run a contest, share a story. There's a lot of different ways that you can utilize this feature. Streamline user experience. So we all face the same challenges in trying to guide our Instagram followers to our storefronts or for the direct art buy. However, clickable links in Instagram stories has changed the game. By integrating links, you can seamlessly direct your audience to a relevant URL, your blog post, or for the direct art buy without the need for cumbersome workarounds like link in bio. This fully streamlines the user's experience. So make sure to always keep creating your CTAs or call to action. So with the measurable performance, so tracking the performance of your Instagram content is crucial for understanding its effectiveness and optimizing your strategies. Please note to ensure that your Instagram account needs to be set up as a business account. Otherwise, you will not get a professional dashboard, which will give you all the insights you need. With clickable links in Instagram stories, you can access valuable insights through your professional dashboard. This data empowers you to make marketing decisions, refine your approach, and improve overall marketing efforts. And I do want to say, I did not blur out these different screenshots just to block out the content. I'm just trying to direct your eyes to certain areas that you'll see within your accounts. Now, how to do it all. So basically, I did screenshots as I gave new life to my account. So my personal art photography Instagram account. I haven't really been doing much lately with it, so shame on me as an art photographer. But at the same point, this is a great experiment to show you the power of using the stories entity within this app. So to get started, open your Instagram account. Now, there's two different ways to add a story. You can create new graphics to add to your story. So as you can see, you can always click here to add a new story, or you can even hit this plus sign and it'll give you basically like a drop down of options, and then you could click story in there as well. However, what I really love about using these story elements in Instagram is, again, giving new life to old posts. So scroll down your feed, click on an image, and from there you'll be able to see that you can use this icon here to add this image to your story. Now, once you do that, you're going to see this window here, and you're going to want to add the feature to add your link. So you click on that little icon there, and you're going to search in all these different options for the link. Sorry, it's at the bottom, but that's where it was for the screen. And once you click on link, you'll be able to add in your URL and also hit that plus sign down in here. And you can customize what the URL will show or reflect in your story. So again, URL, what the link's going to say. From there, as you can see, I filled this in. And then, so I'm using this image for the direct buy. I have it set up so that the link that I'm adding in goes direct to my product detail page or my image detail page. This is going to be the page where someone's able to select the right size art, the right type of medium, and go from there. So once you do that, you're going to see your link here. You basically click on this and you can drag it down, drag it up. You can move it within this window. Now, what else can you add in here? Well, what I like to do, again, you're going to click on your little option icon up here. And I like to at least add a hashtag. You can also do location, which I think I'm going to get into that too. So you just click on hashtag and then you just start typing out your hashtag. From there, what I like to do once I have a hashtag, I don't like actually seeing the hashtag, so I'll throw it behind the image. And in order to do that, you create your hashtag and then you click on your image. Your image will pop over your hashtag. So it's basically all different layers, and you're able to hide stuff within your actual image or what it is that you want your audience to see. But yet the hashtag still exists and is still working behind the scenes. So I'm going to click on the next screen. So once you add, actually, you know what? Let me just go back. Let me show you a little bit further. So besides this, so I would actually click this, move it up so it's off of the image. But I also want to just take a moment to show you what these things are here. So here you can actually click on this area, the big A, little a, and you're able to type out a message. So perhaps you want to say something about the scene, something catchy, maybe some sort of marketing info that you want to put on there, maybe like free shipping or anything else that you wanted to put. You can always click on this, type it out, change your color, and again, once you get in here, you can move it all around in this window, or you could shrink it down a bit. I just want to go back one more time. So now location, same idea. You click on location and you just start typing out either your state, country, state, town, whatever, specific location. Like as in this example, I would have put Dumbo, or Brooklyn Park Bridge, or Brooklyn Bridge Park, I'm sorry. And the location would actually come up. If you want, you could also tag different people, maybe someone you're with, some sort of entity. And then from there, that's honestly all I really do. The goal is just to really get people to see the work and then have that clickable access. All right, so now, again, just bringing you back to where we were. The actual link is down here. It's below the, well, you could probably see it right there. And I've added the hashtag, which again, in this, I actually shrink it and move it up. So now once you have all your details set up for your story here in Instagram, you can actually click on story. Again, I'm not trying to block anything out. I'm just trying to show you where to go. So again, you just add to your story. Now, as you can see, this has worked. I did actually add in this one, I actually added like a little like blinking graphic. And again, that's all located within this little icon area. You have all these different options. Feel free to jump in, explore. There might be things that you gravitate to. I just want to streamline it. I want them to see the work, have the link so they can tap on the story and go directly to where I want them to go. And then it's always good to add a location and a hashtag. Again, the hashtag's hiding behind the image so you don't see it. I have Brooklyn Bridge Park as a location so that whoever is viewing this can be like, oh, that's where that is. Okay. And it's just a little bit more information for that potential art buyer. Now, once you hit add to story, Instagram's actually going to notify all your different followers that you've added a new story. They don't always do that for the posts, but it's nice to see that with the story. So now how to see the difference with your marketing and basically reviewing your professional dashboard. Again, you're going to need a business Instagram account for this to be able to see those stats. So again, you're going to open up your app. And again, I just grayed this out so you can just see exactly where to click. And you're going to want to click onto your professional dashboard. From there, you're going to jump in and, they give you some stats right away, but that's not exactly what you want to see. You want to click on the see all. Once you're in here, just to show you, just by repurposing content on my IG account or Instagram account and sharing stories, I've increased my reach over 5,000% and had a 200% increase in accounts engaged. So what does this mean? Well, it means by repurposing the content within my Instagram account itself, I'm able to quickly repurpose it into the stories and give new life to that information. So just think about this, you're waiting in a doctor's office, or you're, I don't know, stuck in somewhere and you have access to your phone, you have a few minutes. Instead of worrying about, oh, do I have this image on my phone or do I have this link? It's all right there. It's just a matter of clicking on your IG post, finding the image that you're looking to promote, and then from there, creating your story with that clickable link. Now, again, like I was saying in the beginning, this is great to do for the direct buy, adding that CTA or call to action. It's also great to be able to really connect to perhaps a blog post that you've written, getting more information on a certain collection of artwork that you have. Perhaps you're looking to run a contest. Again, this is some great ways to have that clickable access instead of saying link in bio, or directing people to your profile, and then from there trying to find the right link. So I just think that this is such a great tool within the Instagram app to be able to utilize to help enhance your business. And again, this demonstration of my quiet Instagram account to be able to show you how easy it was to be able to add new life to it, I think is really huge. So that was all I had to share as far as how to add clickable links to your Instagram stories and how to drive that traffic to where it is you want to go. I really do see such powerful ability with this element. And I really think it's a tool that all of us should have. Every entrepreneur should utilize, and we are art photographers, we are entrepreneurs, we are in business to be able to display and sell work. And this is a great tool to have in your arsenal. But all right, that is it with this part of our presentation for today. Joanne, do you have, hi. Here, let me stop my sharing here. And I don't know if you have anything you want to add to this. If you have a pro tip to join in for today, the floor is yours.
Well, first of all, great presentation, great visuals. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of questions that come off of this, which is great because that's how we learn, that's how we grow, right?
Of
But
course.
one of the things that I love about the stories, and Jessica and I were experimenting, I think it was about 60 days ago, with the Photo Art Pavilion posts. And then I was experimenting with my own post and my own stories and kind of watching the data, watching the statistics that go along with it. And the main thing, I know that Instagram is that visual platform, but the engagement is always lacking because of the fact that it's just more of a scroll and look and see. And then we get to the stories, and the stories, what they do is allow for you to embed actual links directly over to either that specific art piece or to your entire art portfolio, which to me is amazing. That most photographers don't utilize stories. They're simply throwing things into the general feed of Instagram, and people are giving you likes, but do the likes really translate into an audience that's actually engaged? Okay, it becomes almost a numbing experience when you're scrolling around on Instagram. But people that go up into the story area can actually click through to either an email. If you want, you could direct people directly to an email, you could direct them to your portfolio page and so forth. So this allows you to really engage one-on-one with those potential buyers, collectors, or just friends, families, and fans. Like, having that actual engagement just really flips the table. Plus, in addition to those minor things, Jessica and I have been following the data, and what we're seeing on the Photo Art Pavilion side is that the inbound links are really starting to jump. Okay, it used to be, you'd have some inbound links primarily coming from Facebook or other marketing that we would do. Now, all of a sudden, our inbound links are starting to come through from Instagram. So that's just the Photo Art Pavilion side. As you artists that are associated with the platform start to also embed links and start to drive traffic in those inbound links from Instagram, what that does is that just jumps the viability, or they call the viability of the website itself and your storefront itself, which allows Google to give you a thumbs up. Google's always looking for reasons to send people in a certain direction, and the validity of what it is that you're doing and driving traffic in that back and forth exchange using things like stories or other elements in your social media or your email marketing that actually have those clickable links that go from point A to point P is really where you're going to start to see the engagement start to grow. So that's an amazing area I wanted to emphasize for you guys. The other thing was, I just jotted down some notes on my phone here. So tagging is a general way of getting eyeballs to come and see your posts. But there's another area which is called branding. Now, if you go on to your stories, you can click and it'll ask you if you wanted to associate a brand content together. So that's really Photo Art Pavilion is the brand, so that you're associating with us. So you could tag us in one form, which you guys pretty much already know how to do, and we do try to respond to everyone that tags us and create that engagement back to you. But also doing that branding tag is another way of really emphasizing, like putting an exclamation point behind the tag, which is really the thing that gets Google excited. So putting all of that together with the presentation that Jessica just did with the whole Instagram stories presentation, I think is a practice that you probably are going to want to dig into a little bit deeper. And initially it's going to feel cumbersome, but over time, it's going to be something that you'd be like Jessica said, you're sitting in a doctor's office, you're the passenger in the seat of a car, and you're moving along. It's like, let me throw up a story in my Instagram, and with links that generate traffic moving over to where your art resides. So that's key. All right. We love the likes, we love them, but we also really love the click-throughs and the actual one-on-one engagement. So I'll have the monthly marketing email newsletter going out in probably about 30 minutes. So get you all revved up for summertime marketing, June, July, and all the way. Jessica put some good information in there going all the way out into the fall. Time to think about the holiday season, whether you realize it or not. It may only be June, but time to clean house, go through your portfolios, make sure you have your best and your brightest work there, and start honing your skills and start thinking ahead for a monthly newsletter that can go out to your family, friends, and fans that you can easily retool for the coming months, getting into the holiday season. So
I'm also
all
going
good
to add
stuff.
in blog posts. Don't forget about your blog post. You can
Yep.
focus on featured themes. You could always, within Photo Art Pavilion, search last name plus sign and whatever the theme is or keyword that you want to isolate for a certain grouping of artwork. And that's a great way to really hone in what it is you want to feature. So there's a lot to start building up
Mhm.
and in time for the upcoming
Yeah,
holiday season.
definitely now's the time. And if those of you that are on the meeting that are not members of Photo Art Pavilion, we highly recommend it. Phone number and emails are there. You can also go to photoartpavilion.com/join. I'll put that into the feed right now. And take a shot with us, see what we have to offer. And we do these meetings once a month. Always new topics. If you have topics you'd like for us to cover, send us an email. We're always happy to learn right along with you. Okay. All right,
Thanks,
everybody. See you in July.